welcome back. For some reason, Naxiles in the chat thinks that Silk Song is coming out in the next few months. What makes you think that, dude? Silk Song just come up by June to meet their promise? Oh, God. There's no fucking way. There's no way it's coming out. Okay, so the lift gloves, the good old lift gloves should be able to let me get into the mountains. Yeah. That's good. Xbox announced as part of their last summer within the next year. Speedrun this game only while controlling Link with your nipples. Sounds good, buddy. Silk Song never coming out. Brings me joy. Wow, dude. Okay. Lift you up. Let's use this great new shortcut to get ourselves over here. Oh, wow, that was so easy. Okay, I guess we'll just go straight to the mountain, right? Nothing else to do. As far as I can tell. Even Battle Network's releasing. Is there a new Battle Network game? Given off from Daily Wire. I don't like restrictions placed on career speech. Not paying about money. What are the restrictions being placed on Crowder's speech specifically? Like, what's going on? Nope. Take me along, sure, buddy. Was there anything hidden in this cave? I found Dave. See, for some reason, there's a heart in the pot. Thanks, buddy. Maidens are being sacrificed. Including your daughter, R.I.P. Yeah, Aiden, absolutely. This is a ROM hack with many different changes. It's a harder game. God damn it! Lots of things are being are restored. I will have to look into the Crowder stuff because I don't know enough about it. Yeah, this game was hard as a kid. Thanks, pal. And for some reason, this guy's house has like a weird cave in the back with bats, and it's like, why do you live in this cave if it's full of monsters, buddy? What's your purpose here? R.I.P. the hot maidens. Oh shit, should have been looking at the how the stream's going. Dragonfat, if you're still in the chat, what was your relationship with this game? I know you're old like I am. Crowder's going on Timcast Monday? Alright. I'll wait to do my video until I see him until I see what he has to say for himself on the Timcast then. Because I've been thinking about it, but I don't know enough about the Daily Wire or about Crowder to really talk about it, you know? Your first Zelda game, nice. You're 30? Okay, this was like... There are caves here that I can do, I think, right? To get like a heart piece? he one of them? More into toys as a kid. When I was 16, how did you get for playing video games? See, I was more of a video game kid for sure. But, like, my parents, at least when I was much younger, couldn't afford them that much. Well, that's right. I have 2 bottles, and I have a net now. Yeah, I caught a fairy. Put it in a bottle. Here, a fairy in a bottle. Bully Dev into playing Sonic 06. Get the fuck out of here with that. Shadowversity did a video, was pissed at the contract. Well, what was in the contract that was so bad, guys? Fucking... The game you played a beat that had or has the least amount of deaths in that run. Well, I beat Hollow Knight in 0 deaths. It's called, not Silk Song, Steel Soul mode. No screaming slurs publicly cringe. Okay. Played DDLC? What's Daddy... What? No. Okay, what DDLC? Doki Doki Literature Club. Yep, we already played that. First console N64, my thumb was to remember that stupid joystick. Oh god. So, the N64 was not my first console. I'm gonna need a hook shot for this. But it was the first console that I was like really attached to. Like my dad bought an NES that I later inherited because he stopped playing games after he started having kids. And then I got a Super Nintendo, but I was too young to really understand games. I kind of came of age. No, I didn't come of age. I like got old enough to understand what a video game like truly was during the N64 era. And that's what I did. That's right. Okay, so I have to like watch the Crowder stuff while playing the game. What is this, a Destiny stream? But up. Oh, that's what this is, okay. Daily Wire is enforcing big tech rules in their contract, means that when their conservative sign on like the water in their views. Those simping for Shapiro are suspicious, I see. Which console was the Game Boy? The Game Boy. I think Dave's first console was a Game Boy too. I need to have the Master Sword to do this. I can't do this yet. Alright, let's just go into the, we'll just go into the tower. Come on. Okay. You son of a... Get out of here. Is Ink turning into a bunny like the villain? No, that's part of the whole thing, man. Basically what happens is in the dark world, humans get transformed into monsters that reflect their heart. But Link is a good-hearted person, so he becomes a bunny. And it was kind of contrasted with the Twilight mode in Twilight Princess. Because, you know, in the Twilight realm, in Twilight Princess, Link became a wolf. Like, this ain't your grandpappy, Zelda. You know what I mean? You. Jesus. Give me that heart. Isn't Kibbs' favorite Zelda Twilight Princess afraid like rags? If you're a bitch, turn into a ball. Here's the thing. When I was a kid, the Dark World always held like an otherworldly terror for me. Keep in mind, when I mean kid, I mean like 5 years old, right? Because the whole idea is like, it's pitched in the manual as being a dimension that is like actively hostile to human life. You know what I mean? And like what'll end up happening if you go there is like just the air itself will like warp you and transform you. So like whenever you're holding on to the moon pearl, you don't transform. But as a kid, what that felt like is like, oh god, if Link ever drops this fucking moon pearl, he's done. He's gonna get like gangbanged by these these giant like Hinox monsters that are around him and shit. You know what I mean? That's what it always felt like. Is that he was just, would you fucking stop? Is that he was just like at the mercy of just chance. And then like later on when you go to in Metroid Prime 2, when you go to the Dark World there, it feels the same way because like the air in the Dark World and Dark Aether just like eats away at your suit. I think Nintendo does the whole Dark World concept well because it makes it feel like it's not just an alternate dimension, but that like the physics of that universe is actively against like your character's type of life, if that makes any sense. So, California. What about California, Odin? Different Odin, by the way. I do this now. You have to like boom. Oh no, I have to go back down, don't I? Yeah, okay. I loved Metroid Prime. Metroid Prime 2 is one of the games. Hold on. It feels evil and oppressive. Yeah. Definitely feels oppressive. Okay. Now I should be able to go upstairs with the key. California's the Dark World. Dark Aether from Metroid 2 is much more hostile. You start dying as toxic atmosphere. Yeah, there's like... There's alternate dimensions that just seem kind of like whatever. But then there are alternate dimensions that make you seem like if you walk in there, you'll just like explode. Because your life can't survive in like their atmosphere or whatever. Okay. There we go. I'll get the fuck out of here, Dragon Fat. You know you're just as much of a soy jack as I am. Yeah, usually a lot of like even the twink furry boys, they never choose bunny, you know? Like Bungo Taiga was a fucking dog for a while, and now he's a tiger. You know, a lot of these twink furries, they never choose like more feminine animals, even though they're twinks, and even though they make them feminine anyway. Okay, there's apparently like, how do I do this? Okay, hit it. Fall in from the top. I still remember how to do this shit. Oh yeah, baby. Got the moon pearl. And also, the fact that the moon pearl is just like an orb. It's not even like a ring you can wear. It's just an orb Link has to hold. It's like, hold on to that shit, dude. Or else you're just gonna fall over. It's gonna roll away, and you're gonna be like, oh, and just transform into a bunny. It always felt terrifying as a child. Hey, is there like a switch here? No, there's not. Okay. Put it in your pocket. I'm just remembering it, yeah. Alright, let's see if I can do this. This guy was always kind of squirrely, eh? Got him. By the way, do you know why this hole is here in the boss arena? It's because the boss was so like, when he was in a perfectly circular arena, his bouncing pattern was like ridiculously predictable. No! Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do something else about this. Actually, wait, no, I don't need to do something else about it. I can do it this way. Link puts the part up his ass. But yeah, the boss was just ridiculously predictable. He was like too easy to beat. If you fall in this hole, you fall down the entire tower. See, watch. Yep. Do I need... No, I'm good. Zelda DS games? I do want to. And I have a DS that can output to my computer. Okay. Now we're doing it. No nonsense. You okay there, buddy? But yeah, basically without this hole, his AI was like too scripted, and the boss just became like a fucking joke. So they added a random hole in there. Holy shit. He just fucking bounces you, doesn't he? Nope. Got him. Finish Phantom Hourglass or finish Finger Tracks? I got like halfway through Phantom Hourglass. Phantom Hourglass was like during one of the like more depressive. I've mentioned a few times in the show about like the depressive parts of my life, and Phantom Hourglass was definitely during part of it. All right, whooshing. Also, I don't know if you guys recall, but like it took when Dave and I played this game, it took us like days of sessions of streams to get to this point. Dave was playing it, yes. Get out of the way. The golden age of gaming? Oh, the SNES N64 era. The silver age was 2008 to 2012. Maybe 2014, maybe. Use derps. Burger. What was in here again? No. When Dave was playing 3 hours of confusion, when Dev was playing 3 hours to completion. Okay, good shit. Okay. So basically for me, the golden age was like halfway through SNES. And the reason why I say halfway through is because some of those early SNES games were fucking garbage. Alright? Up to like the end of N64. When 3D was really like hitting its stride. You know what I mean? Then for me, the Silver Age was the launch of the Wii, maybe like late GameCube, up to, I think, this is going to sound strange, I think when JonTron left Game Grumps. Because the Silver Age of gaming had a lot to do also with the early internet and the experience of like going on 4chan or going on YouTube or going on Newgrounds. The whole industry is dying. The industry is currently in a very strange situation. Dev, you have done well in obtaining the Master Sword, the blade that repels evil. I'm using an 8-bit DOE wireless SNES controller. It plugs into an SNES. It's just like a wireless receiver. Here, the kingdom is in your hands. We're all counting on you. The game industry isn't dying. Help! The castle's guards are coming into the chapel. Aye! What's happening, basically... Oh, the fucking thieves. I have so much money, too. Get out of here. I'm just gonna leave. Nice, laser swords. Basically, there's been a bunch of things happening. Well, is there anything I can do in town now that with all my stuff? I don't think so. I think I got everything in town. Oh no, I can bomb this lady's wall. That's what I'll do. I have a PS5. But honestly, I have a PS5 primarily because of the fact that I do this show. I'm not sure if I would have bought one on my own. I'm just not sure. Like, I enjoy having a PS5, but I don't care that much about having a PS5. You know what I mean? Bomb this lady. No, bomb her to the wall. Gotta bomb her wall. Okay. So basically what I'm thinking is that when it comes to modern gaming, there's a lot of gacha nonsense. There's a lot of like loot box nonsense and gambling nonsense. But even in games like that, we've noticed that quality seems to win out. Games that have good gameplay, that are nonetheless still gacha games, they tend to win. They tend to retain an audience and get played. While games that don't have good gameplay tend to die off after 6 months, maybe a year at the most. Hold on. Can't you ram this tree for something important? Oh yeah, it's a fairy. I don't really need it though. Now, all the nonsense is still pretty bad. I can finish my brew. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. Come back later. Will do, Grandma. Yeah, like, there's a lot of mobile nonsense, there's a lot of gacha nonsense, there's a lot of, like, pay-to-win nonsense, and everything else. It's all there. But games that are good still tend to float to the top. Oh, the Chris Houlihan Easter egg? Yes. Oh, is Arch gonna raid? Awesome. Well, thanks, Arch. Arch is a good boy. Okay, nope, can't swim yet. I gotta go to Zora's domain. So here's the big issue then. Get out of the way, you Zorons. Oh, raid was mentioned. Oh, okay. No, it's like, okay, what is it? Even though we live in, like, an era of nearly unprecedented shitty games, only really rivaled by the Wii, the Wii's library, even though we live in that time, things are still generally okay, all things considered. Like, yeah, there's a lot of shitty games, but you can just ignore them, right? Old games still exist. The remakes that are coming out of older games that are good are still, like, pretty good. And, there's still solid new games coming out. Elden Ring. Journos are screeching about Elden Ring, how inaccessible it is and how no one's playing it anymore. But it's still the best game of 2022, by far, you know? 500 rupees. Here's rupees. Thanks. Basically, there's still a lot of good games out there. It's just that everyone, you know what? Okay, hold on. The Wii is known now for having just a bunch of really bad games. And fair enough, there's a bunch of bad games in the Wii. All manner of shovelware was in the Wii. But you know what? It still had Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword, Mario Galaxy 2, Metroid Prime 3. It had, like, No More Heroes. You know, it had really good games. The Wii had a lot of good games. But the issue is, because there's so much shovelware, people associate it with just an avalanche of shovelware, right? And I think current gaming right now is the same way. There's so many just cash grab, shitty gacha games, loot box games, all this fucking nonsense. There's so much of it. All right? And people, I think, are associating the current era of gaming with that stuff, even though there's also good games coming out. Remember back in the day when people got angry at day one patches? Yeah. Yeah. Remember back in the day when people got angry at what was it called? What was it called? Like horse armor. Was it horse armor in Skyrim? And there was that, like, there was a game, a joke game called DLC Quest, which made fun of the concept of DLC. I can throw my shield in, right? Yeah. Like, Dave and I back in the day on this channel played DLC Quest. And people were like, just the concept of DLC was considered really fucking, was really fucking hilarious. Okay, where does this warp go? Let's go see. Oh yeah, I can go waste my money on this. Oblivion, but yes, horse armor, right. Gotta do this shit again, eh? Maybe I won't even do it. Like, this is kind of a money sink, ain't it? I didn't mean to throw 5. Season passes. Are season passes still a thing? Like back in the day, you'd buy like the Borderlands 2 season pass, and it would just entitle you to all the DLC that comes out over the course of the next year. Maybe another game like Mass Effect Halo in the last time. Well, here's the thing: like a lot of the big name games 10 years ago were shooters, right? So, if you just wanted to make a game and you had a story to tell and you didn't really, or you had like cash to grab and you didn't really care about the game itself, in the 90s, what you'd do is you would make a platformer, right? In the 2000s, what you'd do is you'd make a shooter. In the 2010s, you'd make an open world RPG, and then in the 2020s, you make some sort of cash grab game. Some sort of like mobile game or gacha game or some nonsense like that. Open survival game now? I have no fucking clue, Avalon. DM me whatever that was and I'll look at it later. More arrows, please. It's NFTs. Thanks. Yeah, the problem with open world games... Okay, here's the thing. Open world games hit a certain point. I think when Fallout 4 came out, when they tried to make them just like unending games, because Preston Garvey or whatever his name was in that game would just keep giving you quests. It's like, there's another raid, another settlement, another settlement, another settlement, another settlement. And it's like, Christ, leave me the fuck alone. Let the game finish at some point. You can't play a game forever. I think people were seeing the massive amount of money that that certain games are bringing in. Minecraft, World of Warcraft. What else was there? 10 years ago. Probably stuff like Games as a Service, yeah. But yeah, people used to be pissed at day one DLC. Because it just seemed lazy. And it is lazy. It is fucking lazy. Your game should be good to go when it fucking comes out. Alright? Yeah, I know. 2013 was 10 years ago. That's a hard pill to swallow. Can't wait for the Gamergate 10-year anniversary in 2014. Holy fuck. I'm gonna blast all my money on this fountain. And I'm just gonna throw all my money in. I'm not gonna need that money anyway. It's fine. Never any Overwatch open world games is killing Assassin's Creed. Yeah. Naomi's one of Naomi's favorite games is Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed 3, Assassin's Creed 4, Assassin's Creed 3 and 4, and like she played Origins and then some of Odyssey, and like didn't even touch Valhalla. She's like, I'm too burnt out on this shit. I'm too fucking burnt out on this shit. We played the first Assassin's Creed on the channel, and it was like, okay. Here, have the bottle. Thanks, buddy. Sophia never says got burned out Ubisoft games. Yeah, a lot of people did. A lot of people did. Ubisoft's kind of like on the... Until Ubisoft releases Beyond Good and Evil 2, I will never agree. Freddy, because back in my day, when you bought a fucking video game, it was done and good to go. It was ready. It was fucking ready. There was no day one DLC. You played that shit. And it was whatever was on the cartridge was it. That's how it should be. It makes devs actually make decent games. It forces them to finish them. You know what I mean? I'm as old as you. What was in here again? Oh. What? This was fucking nothing. Okay. Ah, thanks, ARPA. Is Bayonetta getting a patch? Oh yeah, Skyward Sword had that game-breaking glitch. And the Wii wasn't capable of actually issuing patches. So it had like that download channel that would alter your save data. Oh yeah, there was definitely unfinished shit in the past. Like, I'm not saying the past was perfect. But I'm saying that, like, there was an added incentive to not do the nonsense we see now. And we see a lot of fucking nonsense now, dude. We see a lot of nonsense coming out of video games. Paid DLC. So one of the earliest examples of console paid DLC that I experienced was what was it called? Final Fantasy My Life as a King. That's what it is. Final Fantasy My Life as a King. Do you recall that game? It was a Wii-only game. And here's the thing. The game came with it. All the stuff that you basically needed. The entire game... Oh, give me that ferret. The entire game was in there. Okay? Oh, you son of a... Get back here. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Just wait. I got all that stuff. I don't think I can get the ocarina yet. I can definitely warp up there at some point. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just go to the Dark World. It's time. Okay, so there was a Wii game called Final Fantasy My Life as a King. And the entire game was in the game file. But something like 2/3 of it was locked off behind DLC. And you had to buy like a bunch of DLC. You had to buy, what was it? I don't know. It cost like $1 a piece. You had to buy this DLC. And but you weren't actually downloading DLC. The content was in the game. It was in the game file you already bought. When you bought the $1 DLC, it would just download a tiny little patch that would unlock the content that's already in the game. And that pissed off a lot of fucking people. It's like, I'm already downloading, you're not even downloading me new data, you know? Yeah, Asura's Wrath made the end DLC. Phoenix Wright, when it was re-released on the Wii, made the end DLC. Phoenix Wright 1. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Jesus, I'm getting fucking owned. There's a lot of health in these guys. Okay. The most egregious was Final Fantasy VII First Soldier. It costed $50 to look like Cloud. The game's already shut down. Wait, is First Soldier already gone? Oh my god. Okay, you fuckers. Would you take a damage? DLC. Yeah, back when DLC actually added new shit to the game, it wasn't just nonsense. Nice. You son of a... Asura's Wrath was good, but it started games like Life is Tumblr. How did Asura's Wrath start Life is Tumblr, dude? Where's the connection there? Like, I don't get that connection. What do you mean? More dungeons to Windmaker? Yeah. There was like 2 more dungeons they were supposed to have added. There is no fucking way that Asura's Wrath and Life is Strange is the same continuity. You need to fucking explain this to me. Did you? Hey, where's the Arya key? Jesus, I'm an idiot. First Shoulder shut down. Turned up for 15 months. Wow, what a waste of a game. Pirating is always morally correct when the game doesn't have a demo. Yeah, I kind of agree with that, actually. It's always morally correct. You got baited? Oh, okay. To be fair, this entire show is just baiting me. Like, I don't know if you guys have noticed this yet. You just fall off on your own, like an idiot. Ghost Trick has no continuity to Ace Attorney? Oh. Oh, you... Stop! Oh my god. We're going up the tower, guys. I like how there are Dark World bats in here to signify that this area is like on the edge of the 2 worlds. Blade Runner, Alien, Predator, AVP are all in the same universe. Really? I didn't know Blade Runner was part of it. I knew Aliens and Predators, but... Oh, fuck. I didn't know Blade Runner was involved in that shit. I need to play Ghost Trick because Woozy Tiger keeps yelling at me to play Ghost Trick. By the way, chat, for those of you who've been watching this show for a while, what was the funniest moment for you guys on the show? Like, I've had some mega fuck-ups on this show, right? Like, there was the time that I accidentally streamed the family child videos. There was the time where I brought the fucking water to the water dragon in Skyward Sword and dumped it out. I had to go back and get it. I've had multiple technical difficulty streams that are like just fucking insufferable to go through. Oh yeah, the car crash that I did during the premonition, where I just flew through and just blew up. Oh my god. Fuck. The Skyward Sword mini. Oh yeah, the shell hop in Mario Maker 2. Oh my god. Yeah, so Dracus Luthos, my mom asked me at one point to transfer over family videos. Alright? You know, like, just me and my cousins and my sister running around as kids, right? Like birthdays, also like babies, you know. So there was some child nudity in that, right? Like diapers getting changed in the bath, you know, family stuff, right? Nothing sexual at all, just family stuff. But she wanted me to transfer from VHS to computer. And I said, you know what? I can use my stream setup to do that. I can do that. But I accidentally hit stream instead of record. And that shit got streamed to Twitch. And it's like, oh. Oh. Ah, Does Magnificent. Ha ha ha. I have a red robe in this version of the game. Oh yeah, Naomi's giant tits in that one Christmas party. Demons possessing the golden power. Ha 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 ha. Let's go, baby. We had Naomi timming in limbo. I think the most... This is going to be a lightning bolt, isn't it? Yep. I think the most boondoggle recently was the Skyward Sword water one. Holy fuck, that wasted like an hour. Jesus. Like, that was a shit show. Final Fantasy VII darts. Idiot. The hero. I'll take you with me to the dark world. I'd bring it up anytime someone would say Naomi's in track. I was like, yeah, have you seen this? There are some chatters who are kind of mean to Naomi sometimes, yeah. But generally people are cool. Dom Fishy. Yeah. My favorite playthrough. Honestly, I think Skyward Sword. I really enjoyed our Skyward Sword playthrough. Pokemon Fire Red way back in the day. That was a lot of fun. Naomi looks good in the Goth Alice costume. We'll bring it back for next year when we do Alice Madness Returns. Go to the Shadow Temple. Dev, you are our only hope. Help me, Obi-Wan. Oh, really? Good Emperor? Damn. People are mean to Naomi because she's a girl. And she's, let's say, I find her very attractive, but she's not, like, conventionally attractive. She's my girlfriend. And people are just mean to e-celebs. So, like, her being a girl online, being a girl on a stream, being connected to me. By the way, this version of the song is pretty good. So from what I recall, the Dark World overworld isn't really opened up until you get the hook shot, right? So let's go do that. Gamers get so much hate from female gamers. Most gamer guys. Well, first of all, Sean, gamer girls are way more common among the Zoomers. Kiki Mumpy, here's 10 rupees. So gamer girls aren't rare the way they used to be. And secondly, it's because a lot of guys my age got, like, bullied to fucking shit by these same girls who claim to be now fans. I don't have the money. Oh, fuck. Where did my money go? Oh, I spent it all. Oh, shit. Okay. Where did my money go? Flashback to the fairy spring. I might have accidentally been meanie to her. Well, the thing is, a lot of Zoomer girls, they actually did play games growing up, so it's not fake with them. But there's a lot of gamer girls. There's a lot of gamer girls who, let's say, they aren't faking it. That are, like, hold on. The gamer girls from the Zoomer era generally aren't faking it. The gamer girls from my era generally are faking it. Generally. But not always. And so the gamer girls from my era, they get kind of like a bad rap. Because they're not, like, they're not faking it. And yet they kind of don't get believed, which is kind of shitty. But then again, there's also a lot of fakers, and the fakers are like the same ones. Man, I got bullied by a lot of girls, all right, when I was really, really young. We're talking like grade 1, grade 2. For liking games. And to see those same girls now be like, oh, everything's cool, right? It's like, nah, you guys kind of suck. No, it's not cool. No, we are not good. Alright, I gotta fucking find a way to get some money. Deb, you're still bullied. I can't enter without 100 roops. Is there like a treasure chest with like 100 rupees hanging around here somewhere or something? Maybe in here? I'm mean to Dave and Deb, never her, because to me, Deb and Dave are the shit stars of the show. Oh, I see. Were you fat when I was young? No, I was actually definitely in good shape when I was young. My misogyny originates from being in kindergarten, inviting a girl to my house to play video games. She said, ew. It's funny. Fuck. Oh, yeah. So a girl I knew from high school, I was telling Dave this morning. A girl I knew from high school added me to my normie Facebook. My normie-ass Facebook that I used to talk to my mom. Alright? And this girl I knew from high school was like... She adds me, but she doesn't actually talk to me, which is fine. I haven't posted on that Facebook in like 10 plus years, so I don't really care. But she adds me, and then I go over to her page to see what she's doing nowadays. And what she's doing is doing, like, MLM shit. She's talking about, like, wanting to sell Tupperwares. And I'm like, really? Is this what you're doing now? You're selling Tupperwares? Being a stay-at-home mom? You were, like, one of the badass blonde bitches of the school, treating everyone like shit. We can't all be hot just like you. Oh yeah, we all joke about Naomi's height too. Like she's short. She's definitely a shorty. Fuck. No man, a lot of the girls who were bullies when I was in school are like, they're not doing well for themselves now. Lots of drugs, lots of kids with no dads. You know, just not a good time. Did you get the fuck out of here, Mr. B? Okay, let's run around the light world a bit, because I have to find a way to get some sort of money fast. And I do think there's at least something I can do. Oops. Facebook high school friends are either cringe or base now. Well, here's the thing. Dave is a Facebook high school friend. I met Dave in kindergarten, guys. Like, Dave and I have been friends for a long time. Yeah. Dave is both cringe and based. Remember, Dave spent some time as a college communist. But unlike me, Dave did it when he was like in his 30s. I did it when I was like 18. Destroy the tree, jump in. This ain't money. You fucks, this ain't money. 0 friends left from high school? I think it's just Dave at this point. Like, I never see Cabbage anymore. I'd be friendly with him if I ever saw him, but like he's just busy doing his own thing. He has like a plumbing business. He's doing he's trying to start up like a stand-up comedy thing. He's trying to start that up. I don't know how that's going. Miss Cabbage. Cabbage isn't coming back, man. Sorry, the Cabbage ain't returning. He ain't coming back to the show. He's got a bunch of shit going on IRL. Cabbage is really, really funny. He definitely has the talent to be a stand-up comedy guy, but I think being stuck here in this town is what's holding him back. But I mean, he has a wife, he has a house, he can't leave. Cabbage used to be on the show years and years ago, and he was a friend of mine from high school. You ever see him? Tell him it was fun when he was on here. Yeah, of course, man. Is there anything in this? Nope, just bombs. Okay. I was trying to recall where to get some easy money. Oh, I know where to get some easy money. Okay, let's go. Hire V to be on stream. V's married, man. He can't move to Canada. So, here's how it is. Oh, wait. We could gamble for the money. Let's gamble for the money, guys. We're going to gamble. I'll play. Oh, baby. Always bet on mid. Always bet on mid. Oh, baby. I got enough. I did it. I did it. I don't know if mid literally always wins or not. I was just memeing. Gambling in a Nintendo game. Oh my god. Stop being mid. There we go. Okay, so chums. Gacha and Zelda games. That's what it's all about. Gacha and Zelda. Before I mentioned gambling, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. Like, in terms of people on the show that have been like on the stream with me, currently there's only 4. There's me and Dave. Dave, who is one of the OGs of the channel. Naomi and Dom are girlfriends. But like, there's been a lot of people who have come and gone, right? Like, Eric and Jordan were both like left-leaning people who ended up backstabbing me, and so we cast them out. I stopped associating with them entirely. I'm like, listen, fuck you. Eve was on the show for a while, and Eve was really good on the show, but he moved away. He had a job opportunity. He had a job opportunity, so he moved down south, and he's kind of become a normie at this point. I mean, good for him. You know, it's always good to get jobs. Jordan was the guy with the receding hairline more than mine, and he had like the art had him in like a suit. Jordan was the 4th guy for Tales of Vesperia. See you later, Aiden. Come back next time, man. Close enough with you just to tell you. Hey. Your IRL friends give me bad vibes. Yeah. So basically, Jordan was like an active commie who ended up backstabbing me. Eric was a friend I knew from high school who ended up siding with Jordan in that. And then, like, as soon as I got wind of it, because they were in Slaughter Otter's server, being dicks, I expelled them from my life. I was like, get the fuck out. I'm not dealing with you anymore. Dragonfat, you even banned them, Dragonfat. You were like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. What else happened? Eve moved away, but nothing bad happened with Eve. He's a good guy. He's funny. He's very charismatic. He loves video games. But he got a job in Toronto, so he moved to Toronto, and he's kind of just become a normie, which is fine, you know. He got a girlfriend. I think he's being the stepdad to a kid that she had. So, you know, whatever. He's doing okay. I think I need arrows from these guys. Yes. That's actually really funny, Dragonfat. Just dish it out like there's no tomorrow. Cabbage is on the show. Cabbage, the thing with Cabbage is he just got too busy. You know? And good for him, because his life was kind of at a standstill for a while, but he got his shit together, kind of. And he's doing better now, so I don't begrudge him. Like, he still lives in the same city, he just doesn't have time to come over anymore. That's how it is when you start getting, you know, girlfriends and houses and jobs. Cabbage was like 1/16 black. He was half native though. That's why he looked darker than normal. Let's see. Beefy and Jess were on the show, but they had a kid. They had a kid, and now their kid takes up all their time. Beefy was probably the saddest one, because Beefy was also a high school friend, and he was an extremely talented actor. He went to acting school, in fact. He went to acting school. By the way, there are still old videos with all these people on the channel. If you go to the gaming backlog, there's tons of videos of these guys if you want to see them. But Beefy was really good on the show. He was a very talented actor. But he got told by somebody in his acting school. He got told by somebody, I think a professor, listen, you'll never make it, drop out, give up. And it took the wind out of his sails, and then that's what he did. He went off. He moved back to our hometown, got a job at working at the local paper mill. His plan was to eventually build up enough money to go back to school, but he got stuck there for 15 years. Ended up meeting a girl, ended up getting her pregnant. There's some rumors that she kind of made that happen because she wanted him just to stop. She wanted him to commit. She wanted him to not she wanted him to give up the dream of going back to school. So she kind of pushed him into a few things. She pushed him into getting a pet when they weren't ready. She pushed him into getting a house when they weren't ready together. And she pushed him into having a child. And I always kind of found her a nice person, but definitely you could see the wheels turning. She knew what she wanted and she knew how to get it. Yeah. Oh well. That's the game sometimes. Hey, Cinnamon, what's up, man? Man, so what else? What else happened? Oh yeah, there was a. She's not a gold digger because it wasn't about money for her. It was about she's genuinely in love with him, but she thought it was her job to nudge him towards the dad path. So they would talk about getting a dog together. Then she'd come home with a dog. They'd talk about renting a place together, and then she would have gone and looked at a place. She kind of pushed the decisions. Hey there, Average Whiskey, what's up? Come on. I was close with Cabbage and Beefy because they were both friends of mine from school. Now Dave's the final friend. Also, there was... Who else was there? Avery. Avery was Dave's girlfriend. And Avery was... Can't do this yet. Avery was kind of Avery was clearly pushing Dave to try and not do YouTube. She tolerated him doing it. She came on the show a handful of times, for sure, and she was a good sport about it. But it was very clear that, she had pretended to be a gamer girl to attract Dave. She had pretended to do a lot of things, and to like a lot of things, until Dave was well, Avery episodes were still funny. One of the best playthroughs was Life is Strange 1, which we did with Avery. That was fucking hilarious. Because Avery had blue hair the same way that Chloe from Life is Strange did. Okay, I have to Yep. She was one of the fakes. Blue hair, not even once. Nice. Hey, where's the key for this place? Is it here? No. I've forgotten where the key is in this dungeon for this area. One arrow. There's a key. Very good. Who else was in the show? We did a test run with a few people. There was a couple, different Eric and Heather. Another couple named Paul and someone else. I forget who they were. Basically like friends of Dave's, these other couples. And these couples, they were only on for one show. And they didn't really work out. They weren't good. They weren't. And also, we wouldn't even have them back because they both now have children and responsibilities. Like, a lot of the people that we had on just got real jobs and started having kids, and they got kind of bogged down in like domestic life, which is fine. That's normal, right? Like you guys do what you want to do, but if I can't afford to pay you to come over and do this stuff, which outside of the core group I can't, they have to move on. I mean, that's normal. That's life, right? Like I can pay Dave, right? I don't necessarily. Oh fuck! Where's the big key now? I don't necessarily pay Naomi, but we do definitely like pool our resources together, and she definitely receives a lot of benefits from me doing this, you know. And the goal is to eventually be able to pay Naomi and Dom full time, not just here and there. Was there anybody else who was on the show? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, Alan. I forgot about Alan. Alan and Jess. So, Alan's another high school friend. And Alan ended up being a rapist. So we don't associate with him anymore. Like, nope. No association there. Where do I go from here? I'm talking about people who used to be on the couch with me, because usually I have a co-host on the couch, and we have like a rotating cast. Oh shit, rotating cast of people who've been on the couch over the years, and now there's a solid 4 people that have stayed, and it's only going to be these 4 for the foreseeable future. But we've had like a bunch of people, like over a dozen probably. Yeah. So Alan was a high school friend, and we met Jess, his girlfriend, through him, but he ended up being a rapist. So how do I get back to the start of the dungeon? So we stopped associating with him. That was done. That was done. We kept being friends with Jess though, and in fact, Jess stayed on the show for quite a while. Jess left the show only because she moved to Ottawa. And in Ottawa, she's now working for a company that makes animation for Netflix. So she's well into her career at this point. So good for her. Good for her, right? We even know on the couch that you just bring up volleyball and name him Wilson. So basically, what ends up happening is. She's not making Big Mouth. She's making like kids content actually. For like 6 years old and younger. So she's making Netflix stuff right now in an animation studio, and she's doing very well for herself. But the only reason she's not part of the show anymore is just basically because she doesn't live in the same city as we do. And if we ever actually move to Ottawa, then she's like, I'll come back to the show right away. She likes the idea of doing this, There's the big key. And I think that's everyone. I think that's everyone, dude. Yeah. I think that's all. Make the poke weaker than the spin. Why? Oh yeah, no, this shit. Get out of here. Come on, come on. And that's everyone. In the future, if I do move, oops. So I do want to move eventually. Oh, I'm an idiot. I just fucking watched it go off like a maroon. In the future, if I do move there, it'll be like the four of us, Jess, maybe one other guy that I know. And also, I think maybe I'll bring on Colink from the chat. Because Colink actually lives near me. And I do need to expand and hire another person to work on stuff. So I think I'm going to give Colink a job. Who's Digibro? What did Digibro do? Who's Digi-knee? Who is this person? Bring me on to call you fat the whole stream. Yeah. Is that what you want? I'm going to try to hire local if I can. And the reason why is because my long-term goal, now that the main channel, you know, is like 100,000, 130,000 subs. The main, wait, Game GB chat is having entertainment itself, let's be honest. You guys aren't here for me, you fucks. Basically, now that the actual main channel is growing and making some decent money, what I want to do is I want to build an office space and have people come in every day. We're not going to be quite like Lotus Eaters. It's going to be more like Linus Tech Tips. We're going to go, or like more like Redditor Media. We're going to goof around a bit more than Sargon does. But I do want to make some sort of like content, not a content house, because I'm not a fucking Zoomer. I'm not self-destructive. But I do want like an office where I can do like a podcast and we can have like a lounge where we can hang out and you know, some kind of like editing booth, you know, something decent. And I think bringing on someone like Colink might be the next step in that plan. Shit, there we go. Not a culture room. It'll be more like it'll be more like what Redditor Media does. You know, we'll have a lounge full of games and movies and stuff. And we'll hang out, you know. We'll shoot videos there. We'll do our streams from there, you know. We have a nice cozy attic you can live in. Odin, aren't you from the UK? You can't join us in this. I'm getting fucking owned. Listen, you guys gotta send me what's going on with Lotus Eaters and Lowly. I don't know what's going on. I'm completely behind on that drama. Dev's femboy cult. Oh no, what's happening? There we go. Hire only femboys. Oh shit. Okay, so what's the actual... way to do this boss. You have to like hammer his head, don't we? Oh. Use my place as a front for criminal activity. Listen, I'm not fucking Andrew Tate. Rah. Okay. This guy's dealing a lot of fucking damage. Jesus. Actually, got a lot of fairies, so it should be good. Yeah. Do people mistaking me for a man upset her? No. Naomi outright says if she can be a Fuda, she would want to be. She would want to be like a dick girl. Yeah, I know, but I don't remember all of it, playlist. Oh man, this music. I was able to escape the demon's clutches, thank you. So it was a sacred realm where the Triforce resided. Can I please skip the cutscene? Okay, whatever. Ganon used our 7 maidens, the key for breaking the seal. Aren't Fuda's dick girls? Hold on. Fuck was the thing I'm looking for? What's up here? Okay. There's still time. The maidens will be powerful enough to destroy the barrier surrounding Ganon's hiding place. Get the rest of them. Don't worry about it. Man, okay. Zelda's Lullaby is a great theme. And it's always like the most emotional scene in every Zelda game it appears in. Like, I'm pretty sure it was in that scene where Midna and Wolflink are talking to, like, Queen Zelda before she, like, fades away. I'm pretty sure it's in the scene where Tetra finally transforms. I'm pretty sure it's in the scene where Zelda seals herself in the crystal in, like, Skyward Sword. Like... I'd rather Blair Red suck me off, obviously, yeah. Okay. We're taking a minute. We're going on break. Be back with more Link to the Past. Here be.